Watch out, this one's uber powerful. What are you talking about, Dr. Deb? 2 more characteristics of self-energy. These could be the most powerful of all. See for yourself and let me know in the comments. What do you think? From Dr. Deb, that's me. Hey, I'm Dr. Deb. Welcome again, this time to episode 7 of our playlist. We have the secret to fixing crappy marriages. Let's just dive right into these 2 extremely powerful characteristics of self-energy. Next one I want to talk about is persistence. There is a part of us that's very young, very, very young. It's a child part that wants to cry and wants mom to take care of us, and that makes perfect sense. We all have a history of having a mom that either did or didn't. And when mom did, it felt good, and when mom didn't, we just wanted it and wanted it so badly. Here's the thing. If we persist in crying instead of trying, we're going to end up being run by this little inner child. Listen, that inner child is fine. That inner child is beautiful. But it's up to ourself, our true, authentic self, to soothe, calm, and reassure our inner child that we can take care of it. Take, for example, J.K. Rowling. In 2008 and 2019, Forbes said J.K. Rowling was the highest paid author of all time. Now, before that, she had suffered a divorce after only 1 year of marriage to a very abusive person. It did not go well in terms of trying to get counseling or trying to get him help. He refused. And so what happened was she wrote this book as a welfare mom with no money, no income coming in, scared out of her mind, and she shopped her book to 12 different publishers, all of whom rejected it until the 12th one, the one that was in charge of the children's division of their publishing company, said, "Joe, you'll never make money from children's books, but my kid liked it, so I'll give it a chance." Well, the rest is history. What made her keep trying? I think, and she never said this, I never interviewed her, although that would be a good idea, wouldn't it? I think that what made her keep trying was her desire to express her authentic self, and that part of her that was creative and had something to say. Maybe she felt sorry for that little kid that she used to be, that didn't get the connection that she wanted with her parents. At any rate, she gave that to all the children, the millions of children who have read her books or watched her movies. She gave something over to people, even grown-ups, because they are attracted to what she has to say. A very creative author. Don't give up. Do you know that the department store Macy's failed 7 times before the creator of that department store succeeded? The Wright Brothers apparently took over the work of the previous inventor who was trying to get a plane off the ground. And that guy was unsuccessful completely, and the Wright Brothers took over when that guy gave up. He shouldn't have given up, should he? So here's the story about persistence. Don't give up on your life itself. Don't give up on the meaning of your life. Don't give up on the value and importance of your life. Don't give up on what you can do with the gifts that you were given. Gifts that you may not even realize you have, because they haven't been uncovered because you have been fighting for survival with all your protectors working so hard for you all this time that you don't even have time and space inside to just be and come out with new things that you can give to the world. Do not give up on your gifts. They are beautiful. And they're there for you to express who you are. That act of expressing yourself means everything. Because once you've expressed yourself, you have taken that spiritual quality that is you and translated it into something tangible for other people to see and know. Whether it's just your family, the circle that you're with, or the wider, larger universe of people that you could be connected to. Hey guys, like, comment, subscribe, get notifications, but please do something for yourself. Watch my webinar where I take a deep dive into what I consider to be the only and best method of healing old trauma and new trauma that's going on in your life today. Find out why it works and how it can help you. And maybe you'll even get a chance to speak to me one-on-one. All right, for the last one, we're going to talk about confidence. Now, right away, you're going to say to me, well, what do I have to have confidence over? What can I do? What have I already done? I haven't done a doggone thing. So, what we want to do in order for you to gain confidence is to start examining all the things you've brushed off as not important. Obviously, for me to speak to you, just going on a video here and speaking intelligently, I hope I am anyway, it takes confidence that I have because I've made so many other videos. I've been doing this for a number of years. This channel actually started in 2011, and I literally deleted all those videos because they were terrible. But the point is, I got the confidence from continuously doing it. And you're going to say, okay, fine. What have I done? What you've done is a lot more than you realize. For example, did you ever stand up for yourself, even for 2 minutes? Did you ever stand up for yourself, even for a minute, without an argument and a conflict, but simply in a rational way? Did you ever take a step that you were scared to take, but you took it anyway and it worked out? Did you have an idea at work that was good? Did you do something, even a tiny little bit creative at work, for example, like saving time on something? A small thing, but it's a big thing. What is it that you have skills at that you're taking so for granted that you don't even realize that they're important, that you can have confidence over? Now, if you don't have confidence and you can't think of a single thing that you have done to have confidence in, this is okay, and I'll tell you why. First of all, in order for a person to be in self-energy doesn't mean you've got all 21 attributes of self-energy all the time. No one has that. If you have a few, if they say if you have 70% self, even if you have messengers from your protectors telling you what to do that's not necessarily in your best interest, it works out. It's okay. You need to have some level of self-energy coming from the other attributes that you do have, and then embark towards a goal. For example, let's say your goal, and this would be a great goal, is to get your partner to watch these videos so your partner starts to learn something that they need to learn so that the two of you can have a healthy marriage. And you decide, yeah, they should have that same power, that same secret that I do, which is self, because when two people are in self, we can have a conversation. And your whole goal has been to get them to watch these videos. And let's say you just say, okay, for the first step, I'm going to put it on in the house and hope that they see it while I'm watching. And if they don't say anything, but they watch it, that's good. Well, then you can pat yourself on the back for having accomplished something. It took skill, it took creativity, it took a little bit of courage, and you can have confidence that you could repeat something like that or take it to the next level. So the next level might actually be turning to them and saying, well, what do you think? And they might say, let's go, right? They might. And what do you do then? Maybe you'd be curious, because curiosity is one of the aspects of self. And you'd say, why do you say that? And now you're challenging them, aren't you? Maybe they don't want to have to answer that question. But if you say it in a neutral tone of voice and not make them feel challenged and not make them feel like you're pushing them up against the wall, maybe they would think about it and say, could be. Maybe there is something there. See? And that is how you develop confidence. Confidence comes from practicing doing something that you think is a good thing to do and continuously doing it until it works. Now, if you want to know what is the next direction to take or the right one for yourself, then what you need is clarity. And that is going to be the topic of the next video.